My science teachers despise me because I don't pay attention in class at all. My name is Jack Andraka and I am 15 years old. What I won is the Gordon E. Moore Award, which is the grand prize at Intel ISAF. Intel ISAF is the largest pre-college fair. It's the Olympics of science fairs, basically. And the Gordon E. Moore Award, it's $75,000, and I was successful and won it, so, which I was not expecting at all. I got really interested in pancreatic cancer, and basically my good friend Google told me a lot about how the disease, how it really quickly spread and developed, but also how all of them are diagnosed when they're in their late stages. And so it's really important to detect them when survival is higher. I was sitting in my biology class. I'd been reading about these interesting particles called carbon nanotubes, and then I came up with this idea about this new way for detecting pancreatic cancer. My biology teacher was not pleased at the moment because she caught me reading this article instead of doing my essay. Once I came up with the idea is I basically wrote out my procedure, my timeline, and my budget. Then I emailed about 200 different professors at the National Institutes of Health and also Johns Hopkins University, where I eventually worked. And I got 199 rejections and 1 acceptance. So if you send out enough emails, someone's going to say yes. In my case, I was detecting 3 different cancers: pancreatic, ovarian, and lung cancer. And basically these all create this one protein, and that's called mesothelin. And basically I was just creating a sensor that could detect mesothelin. So we've basically applied a sample that contains this cancer biomarker, and we directly apply it to the sensor. And what's going to happen is an electrical current flowing through this will change. From that, you can tell how much protein's there and thus the presence of those 3 different cancers. And we can see if there's pancreatic cancer or if there's no pancreatic cancer. The current gold standard of blood tests is ELISA, and basically that costs $800 at times and takes up to 14 hours. My sensor, when compared to that, is 168 times faster, over 26,000 times less expensive, and over 400 times more sensitive than the current gold standard. Treatment gets much more attention than diagnosis, so diagnosis is kind of like the ugly stepsister here. I've been contacted by several different companies such as Biorad and Quest Diagnostics about licensing out the patent that I just got. My week is very hectic. I wake up at 5:50, go to school for 8 hours, and then come here for 3 to 7 hours. And then I typically come home at around 9:30-ish. And then I basically eat dinner, do my homework until 12-ish, and then go to bed. I'm probably happiest if my ranking of happiness probably goes lab, award, and then home relaxing.